Well, the government of Karnataka has recently launched Venturize, which is essentially a global startup challenge. It's in order to recognize, in order to reward, as well as support growth stage startups in manufacturing as well as sustainability related sectors. Joining me right now on the show is Amrit Acharya. He's the CEO and co-founder at ZETWERK to talk a little bit more about this. Thank you so much for taking time out and being with us today on Startup Central. Now, to begin with, can you just tell us a little bit more about Venturize, a little bit more about this challenge and what it entails?
So Venturize is a global startup challenge. It's designed specifically with the government of Karnataka. The idea is to recognize, reward, and support innovative startups from across the globe with a special focus on manufacturing and sustainability. The idea is also to look at companies which are building for the world, not just, in addition to maybe building for India. It's a startup specific event. The idea is to bring together investors, entrepreneurs, and government in a program to facilitate, how new innovation can, be supported and taken forward.
So what exactly is going to be the criteria for startups to really participate in this? And if you could just give us a clearer picture on that.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is to focus specifically on manufacturing and sustainability, and these are core themes that are part of the event. So from our point of view, we are a company focused on manufacturing. So we would love to look at early stage companies who are looking at manufacturing or hardware broadly as a theme. And within that, the niches should be interesting. Things like electric vehicles, things like space. These are all frontier, new age stuff happening within the world of manufacturing, but need not be limited to that. Uh, there is going to be an emphasis on unit economics and also how large the company can be and how global can the company be. I think these are some of the things we'll be looking at.
Well, we've seen a lot of startups actually recently hitting the markets, and while it was a lot of exuberance when they did list and make their debut on D Street, there has been a huge concern in the market, and this is largely to do with profitability and cash burn. But it seems now that a lot of these companies are waking up and taking note of this, taking cognizance of this, and really addressing some of these cash burn problems. What's been your observation on this?
There is, company building is a long-term process. So in the beginning, some companies may require additional capital investment to build a large business, but over a period of time, the focus should be on unit economics. Ultimately, sustainability of any business is important, and it is a journey in the whole company building process.
And I'm sure people would know what really would be your long-term advice in terms of startups, scaling up the business, starting some classic mistakes that one should avoid.
Yeah, I would say the number one thing is, be authentic to yourselves. There should be a core insight on which the business is being built, and there should be a core reason why, you as an entrepreneur should be the best individual to solve that problem. I think if these things are relatively clear, there are, again, company building is a long-term process. It requires many things to go right and many things to go right over a period of time. But if the core reason, on why you started this company is clear, they help navigate these difficult moments in building businesses. So I would say that is my number one advice, and hence and those should not be driven by what is considered hot or what is considered trendy today. I think being true to yourself is most important.
Well, that's essentially Venturize, which is a challenge. It's going to provide a huge opportunity to a lot of budding startups in order to really showcase their solutions to entrepreneurs and angel investors around the world to build a strong network in order to support the enterprise and, of course, They're going to stand to gain a lot of knowledge, as well as the winners getting a total cash of about $100,000 US.